1929, October 29th. Black Tuesday, a day that started it and ended it all. Everyone was using their money and the bank's money in the stock market to try and get more for themselves and pulling out when the stock was high. The only problem was people viewed the credit they were using to buy the stocks as a way of getting free money and didn't think about when they would eventually have to pay it back in return. Because of this, the stock market crashed, leaving lots of Americans broke and banks not able to recover as nobody was able to repay their loans.
Give me money now!
I can't.
Why not?
Why? Because everyone's using credit improperly. We've lost all our money.
Well, I didn't use no credit.
Well, even if you didn't, we can't spare you some because we're in our own problems right now. Now get out.
Spare some change? Anyone?
Now let's talk about a reduced workforce. Less money meant less workers, as companies could not supply money to everyone who were trying to get it back after the stock market crash. And workers were often laid off, as no one wanted to buy any products from these companies. Therefore, the company couldn't make any money. All this chaos resulted in labor protests and 25% of the entire American workforce being laid off, not being able to repay their debts. All of these people were jobless and homeless. They lived in places called Hoovervilles, named after President Herbert Hoover.
Dad,
What?
we haven't gotten any food in days.
Yeah,
And
maybe
other-
it's because I can't get a job.
Why's that?
Why? Because everyone just lost their money, and even the companies did. So they don't have any money to pay us, and they laid off their workforces as well because no one has any money to buy anything.
Why don't you just try to get a job?
Why? Because I'm part of the 25% of people that just got laid off. It's honestly worthless if I try again now.
Well, maybe you should speak for what's right and, get a bunch of people and show the world your voice.
Yeah, like I can do that. We want jobs! We want jobs! We want jobs!
Hey, do you want to buy my car? It's only $100.
Do I look like I have $100 to you?
Yeah.
Hell no! I just lost my money. I lost my job. I can't pay you anything.
Well, that's why I'm selling my car. I need money so I can buy groceries, pay for rent, and everything, so I can have a sustainable life.
So do I. That's why I'm going on strike.
That's a good idea. Can I join you?
Yeah.
We want jobs. We want jobs. We want jobs.
Who wants jobs?
We want jobs.
Who wants jobs?
We want jobs.
Who wants jobs?
We want jobs. We want jobs. We want jobs.
Dust Bowl. Between the years 1930 and 1940, Americans all over the country had no money. They would also begin to have no food as the Dust Bowl ravaged the American Midwest, which drove farmers out to more prosperous areas such as California. A major factor to blame was the farmers often wouldn't change between different crops and different seasons, leading only certain minerals to be sucked out by plants until there was nothing left for the same plants to grow off of, resulting in dry and infertile soil slowly but surely becoming dry sand.
Oh no. They're all dead!
Shut up, Daryl.
Our crops! They're all dead!
Oh no.
Our livestock, everything we worked for, it's all gone. It's all dead. It must have been this storm. This good for nothing storm. It took everything.
It was that Dust Bowl I heard on the radio.
I need to get some money so we can just save our farm. Get the car!
Okay.
I need to take out a loan. All my crops are dead.
Are you a victim of the Dust Bowl?
Yeah, that stupid storm. It took out all my stuff, all my crops, all my corn.
Or did you make sure to plant more than one crop?
No, I own Cornelius's corn farm. I plant corn. That's my thing.
Maybe you should have planted something like soy so your land would be more fertile through this oncoming storm.
Well, can you just give me a loan?
We can't. Everyone took our money.
Ah! It's all dead. Ah!
The bonus army. The Dust Bowl wasn't the only thing that hurt Americans. In 1924, World War I vets voted adjusted compensation. This compensation was $1.25 for each day served overseas. The government wouldn't give their money back until 1945, but the veterans weren't happy with that. They wanted their money ASAP. This is because they lost all their money and the stock market crashed. But the veterans weren't the only ones with the money. Because of the stock market crash, the government wasn't able to pay the veterans back. On July 28, 1932, the veterans became enraged and decided to storm the Capitol, which caused a national conflict, and the government using force via army, putting an end to the short-lived bonus army.
Hey Harold, you want to go to the pub?
I would, but I'm run dry of money.
But you served in the war, shouldn't you get a bonus by now?
I mean, I do get a bonus, but I don't get that till 1945.
Well, why don't you ask the government to give it now?
That's a good idea. Can I please have my bonus?
No!
Better give me my money, one way or another. Who's with me?
Yeah!
Give us our bonus.
Hold it right there, bucko. We have to use that money to get us out of our debt problems. You gotta wait a little longer.
Lies!
Thank you for tuning in to today's show.